Listen carefully, because the moment you clicked on this video, something in your energy shifted. You were pulled here, not by accident, not by coincidence, but by a force older than memory, older than astrology, older even than the words Nostradamus left behind. In one of his most mysterious quatrains, he warned, "On the day the axis of fate turns, wealth will seek the three souls it was always meant for." That day, spoken in riddles for centuries, aligns perfectly with the 19th of November 2025, and whether you realize it or not, your soul has been preparing for this moment. You feel it in your chest. You feel it in your intuition. Something in your life is building, stretching, rearranging itself, trying to break through the threshold of your current reality. Only 3 zodiac signs are named in this ancient energetic pattern. Not 5, not 12, only 3. 3 souls marked by alignment, karma, and unmistakable spiritual readiness. And when Pluto, Jupiter, and the nodes of fate collide on this rare date, they open what astrologers call the Wealth Awakening Gate, an energetic portal where old financial karma dissolves and new abundance is handed to those who stand in the right frequency. This gate does not remain open long. It appears like a flash of light here for hours, gone for years. If you miss it, the cycle takes 12 years to return. That is why this message feels urgent, why your breath deepens, why a quiet heat rises in your chest as you listen. Your soul recognizes what your mind is only beginning to understand. Astrologers call November 19 the wallet shift day, the moment when money moves from one timeline to another, from one person to another, from one destiny to the next. It is not dramatic. It is not chaotic. It is exact. It is karmically precise. Those who lived with sincerity, effort, virtue, or inner strength will rise. Those who clung to envy, avoidance, or self-sabotage will release what was never truly theirs. And Buddhism describes this moment as Niem Chwain Nyip Doi Phuk, the breath where karma flips into blessing, the second where accumulated merit blooms like a lotus in the dark. You don't need to chase anything on November 19. You need only to be in alignment. The universe does the rest. Nostradamus described this day with a chilling line. Only 3 souls carrying inner light shall enter the new vault of gold. And if you are here, drawn to these words, feeling an energy you cannot explain, you may already be one of them. But pay attention. This video is not only for the chosen, it is also for the ones who must prepare themselves, protect their finances, and avoid the karmic slip that often happens during major cosmic shifts. If you belong to one of the 3 zodiac signs that hold the blessing on November 19, then the financial doorway of 2025 has already begun to open under your feet. You may feel unusual clarity, a rise in intuition, repetitive numbers, or a strange sense that something big is coming. These sensations are real. They are signals. They are the universe positioning you. But listen closely, because even if you are not one of the 3 signs receiving wealth, you are not free from this energy. Everyone is affected. Money moves, power moves, karma moves, and those who ignore the warning often lose small amounts of money, opportunities, or alignment during this day. So whether you are chosen or crossing paths with those who are chosen, you must understand what is coming, so you can navigate it with wisdom, clarity, and spiritual protection. This video is your map, your guide, your timeline anchor. It will reveal which 3 signs rise, why they rise, and how you can keep your own destiny stable during this shift. You were led here for a reason, and your soul knows it. As you breathe and listen, you will feel the pull of truth beneath the words. You will feel recognition. You will feel alignment. You will feel destiny approaching like a wave. And now, without delaying the message written for centuries, let us reveal the 3 zodiac signs destined to become wealthy on the 19th of November, 2025. Listen closely, because what I'm about to reveal is not ordinary astrology. It is the map of a cosmic event that happens so rarely, so quietly, and with such powerful karmic force that even Nostradamus hinted about it in his encrypted verses. The 19th of November 2025 is not just a date, it is a doorway, a spiritual corridor, a moment when invisible forces reorganize wealth, destiny, and the karmic contracts of countless souls. Those who lived with sincerity, effort, virtue, or inner strength will rise. Those who clung to envy, avoidance, or self-sabotage will release what was never truly theirs. And Buddhism describes this moment as Niem Chwine Nyip Doi Phuk, the breath where karma flips into blessing, the second where accumulated merit blooms like a lotus in the dark. You don't need to chase anything on November 19. You need only to be in alignment. The universe does the rest. It elevates those who are meant to rise and clears away the structures that no longer match their future. This is the cosmic reset Nostradamus hinted at when he wrote of the divide between the old kings and the new heirs. And on this day, you may feel that divide inside your own life. As this unfolds, the nodes of fate awaken, activating karmic rewards from actions, decisions, sacrifices, and efforts made within the last 5 to 12 years. In Phật Jiao, this is the moment where Ngip Chuen Thine Phuk, where the seeds you planted long ago finally break the surface. If you have done the inner work, the alignment work, the soul work, you will feel this energy rise like a tide carrying you forward. Adding to this divine choreography, the Sun forms a trine with Pluto, illuminating hidden opportunities and revealing pathways that once seemed impossible. Think of this as the spotlight of destiny shining directly onto your timeline. When the Sun and Pluto align harmoniously, the old self dies, and the abundant self takes its place. It is the beginning of a new financial identity, a new sense of capability, a new magnetic field that draws resources in. But the universe does not stop there. On this same day, the moon travels through a water sign, amplifying intuition, emotional clarity, and the inner voice that whispers, "This is your moment." It will reveal which 3 signs rise, why they rise, and how you can keep your own destiny stable during this shift. You were led here for a reason, and your soul knows it. As you breathe and listen, you will feel the pull of truth beneath the words. You will feel recognition. You will feel alignment. You will feel destiny approaching like a wave. And now, without delaying the message written for centuries, let us reveal the 3 zodiac signs destined to become wealthy on the 19th of November, 2025. This number has appeared in ancient temples, mystic scriptures, and numerological prophecies. When Venus hums at 888, you are not just attracting money, you are attracting stability, recognition, blessings, and soul-level abundance. And all of this takes place within the peak of the wealth corridor, a 7-day energetic tunnel stretching from November 15 to November 21. Those who enter this corridor with clean intention move into a higher financial timeline. Those who carry unresolved karmic weight may lose small amounts of money not as punishment, but as a way for the universe to remove negative energy and protect them from greater loss later. This is why you may see unexpected expenses or minor disruptions. They are not coincidences, they are karmic corrections. But if your soul carries foresaw, the bright merit, you will begin to see repeating signs: 111, 330, 3717 messages from the universe, confirming alignment. Each number is a signal, a whisper, a reminder that your destiny is shifting. And finally, the spirit gate opens between 3 and 9 a.m. 6 hours, when the veil is thinnest, when blessings descend, when intuition sharpens, and when spiritual protection is strongest. If you awaken during those hours, understand your soul is responding to the call. Now prepare yourself, because what comes next will reveal the 3 zodiac signs chosen to receive the strongest blessings of the 19th of November 2025, and one of them may be you. Now, breathe slowly, because from this point onward, the energy becomes intensely personal. What you're about to hear is not simply a list, it's a revelation, a decoding of the zodiac signs chosen by the universe, whispered in ancient prophecies, written between the lines of Nostradamus, and confirmed by the cosmic architecture unfolding on the 19th of November 2025. If you've sensed a pull, a tingling in your chest, a strange intuition telling you that this message is meant for you, don't ignore it. Spirit has already started speaking. Let us begin with the first sign, the flame that lights the path for all others. Aries, the warrior of the zodiac, the one whom Nostradamus described as the carrier of the first flame. You are not simply a fire sign. You are the ignition, the spark, the one who steps in when others hesitate. As this rare cosmic alignment approaches, Jupiter reaches into your life like a sudden burst of light, activating the sector of financial movement, opportunity, and rapid expansion. When Jupiter touches Aries, money does not trickle, it arrives in waves, in breakthroughs, in surprise offers, in decisions that open doors you once believed were closed. And Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth, the sculptor of destiny, opens what mystics call the warrior wealth gate, a passageway only the bravest souls are allowed to walk through. This gate does not open for everyone. It recognizes courage, purity of intention, and the willingness to claim one's own path. For Aries, it widens with the force of karmic acceleration. You may notice sudden heat in your chest, rapid heartbeat, or moments where your intuition feels louder than your thoughts. These are confirmations. If you begin seeing 1,111 repeatedly, understand that this number is not a coincidence. It is spirit tapping you on the shoulder, telling you the moment of recognition is near. A powerful opportunity, either from your career or from an influential figure, will appear. Someone who once doubted you may return, seeking your guidance or partnership, no longer from a place of superiority, but from humility, respect, or quiet desperation. Pluto has a way of flipping dynamics. But here is your warning, whispered with love. Avoid the 3 energies that can extinguish your flame: drama, control, and envy. These vibrations dim your ability to receive. And for 72 hours around November 19, silence becomes sacred. In Buddhist philosophy, we call this Jur Fuk, protecting the spiritual merit so blessings can manifest fully. Anything shared too soon loses its momentum. Anything exposed to jealousy shrinks. Everything hidden grows. And Aries, what's growing for you is a new 12-year cycle. Miss this alignment, and the next chance will not return until 2037. This is why Spirit is urging you to stay present, grounded, receptive. If these words resonate, you already know why. And now, we move gently to the next chosen sign, one whose water nourishes the seeds of destiny. Cancer, the child of the moon, the keeper of intuition, the guardian of ancestral blessings. In the dance of Pluto and Jupiter, no water sign is nourished more deeply than you. Jupiter expands the area of home, property, inheritance, and long-term assets, meaning financial stability grows from the root, not the branches. Nostradamus referred to this sign as the one who carries the vessel of prosperity, hinting that wealth for Cancer does not arrive violently. It flows. It emerges from support, family alignment, property gains, real estate opportunities, or unexpected assistance that seems to come from the hands of destiny itself. Before November 19, many Cancers will dream of oceans, rain, distant shores, or rivers flowing endlessly. These are spiritual messages, the element of water calling you into alignment. And someone with the initial H or K may bring news that shifts the direction of your financial life. This is not random. It is karmic choreography. But Cancer must be careful. During this period, avoid the colors that drain your frequency: red, black, and deep green. These colors absorb too much emotional weight and may interfere with the intuitive clarity you need. A karmic family cycle, one that has held you in emotional or financial limitation, will close. The moment it does, a new path opens. This is what Dharma calls the unwinding of old threads. Spirit is asking you to trust your instincts. Do not doubt your worthiness. Do not question whether you deserve this shift. The universe does not open doors for those who are unprepared. It opens them for those who have quietly endured, healed, and grown. Cancer has carried emotional burdens for too long, and this is the moment where heaviness turns into reward. On November 19, you step into a timeline of safety, abundance, and sustainable wealth. And now, with the waters calm, the flames steady, we move to the darkest, most powerful corner of the Zodiac, the sign ruled by Pluto itself. Scorpio, the soul forged in shadow, sculpted by depth, shaped by endings that become beginnings. You are not just influenced by Pluto, you embody its power. And this is why, among the 3 chosen signs, Scorpio receives the most intense wave of transformation on November 19. When Pluto activates your sector of investments, assets, and long-term wealth, the shift is not subtle, it is seismic. Nostradamus once wrote, "From the shadows shall rise the keeper of the golden fire." And these words echo directly in your timeline. Scorpio does not receive blessings the way others do. Your wealth comes through alchemy, turning loss into wisdom, pain into strength, endings into elevation. And on this day, a door in your career or financial path opens abruptly. It may come from an unexpected message, a person returning from your past, an authority figure offering you a new role, or a moment of clarity that makes you pivot in a life-changing direction. When numbers like 717, 808, or 999 appear, understand that these are signs of rebirth, completion, and ascension. They confirm that the past is no longer holding you. But Scorpio must stay disciplined. Keep your plans hidden. Your power grows in silence. Wealth leaks when spoken prematurely. In Jiao, there is a teaching. The seed grows strongest in the dark soil. This is the Scorpio truth. A karmic chapter ends perhaps with a person, job, belief, or fear, and the moment it does, your new financial timeline activates. Spirit's message for you is simple. You will no longer be the one who sacrifices. You will no longer be the one who carries the heaviest weight. On November 19, you step fully into power, wealth, and influence. This is your power and wealth timeline. The moment the universe recognizes your resilience and rewards it. Let your heart feel this. Let your intuition confirm it. And stay with me, because what comes next is the deepest part of this journey. The spiritual message from Buddhist wisdom and the hidden prophecies of Nostradamus. Listen closely. Allow your breath to soften, because what we are entering now is the deepest layer of this journey, the place where astrology, destiny, Buddhist wisdom, and the encrypted visions of Nostradamus converge into a single message meant only for awakened souls. In the teachings of the Buddha, there is a line that whispers through centuries. When merit matures, destiny blooms like a lotus. And the 19th of November 2025 is exactly that moment of blossoming. The moment where karma meets blessing, where old cycles loosen, where the invisible threads tying you to past struggles finally release their grip. This date is not random. It is the meeting point between what you have endured and what you are now ready to receive. It is the crossroad between Engeep and Phuk, the subtle intersection where your past actions open the door to your future abundance. Nostradamus called this moment the silent shift. Not chaotic, not loud, not dramatic, but quiet, precise, unmistakably divine. A shift that happens inside your energy before it manifests outside your life. He described a world where those with inner light are offered the second doorway, a chance to rise, to recalibrate, to step into a timeline that was always meant for them, but delayed by karmic density, emotional heaviness, or the noise of the past. And if you are still here listening, it means you are one of the souls carrying that light. You are not late. You are arriving exactly on time. The blessings coming to you are not accidents. They are echoes of choices you made 5 to 12 years ago, moments where you were kind even when no one was watching, moments where you remained honest even when it cost you, moments where you kept going even when everything around you said stop. In Buddhist philosophy, these invisible efforts accumulate as kongduk, spiritual merit, and merit never disappears. It simply waits for the right alignment, the right hour, the right cosmic gate. And that gate opens on November 19. The universe has already begun signaling to you, through numbers, through sensations, through synchronicities. Seeing 111 is the sign of alignment, your soul stepping onto the correct path. Seeing 333 is the sign of spiritual assistance, your guides standing beside you. Seeing 717 is the sign of karmic activation, the moment where your destiny unfolds faster than your doubts. These numbers do not chase those who are unprepared. They appear only to the ones who are being called forward. But with this energetic opening comes a warning. On days when cosmic gates are active, the field becomes extremely sensitive. Anyone who sends chaos, jealousy, or hidden judgment toward you can push you off your timeline. Anyone who drains your energy can dim the light that needs to shine right now. In astrology, we call this frequency interference. In Buddhist understanding, it is known as duyen, a disturbance that weakens your phuk if you let it. This is why Spirit is urging you to guard your mind, your emotions, and your silence during this period. Because one wrong thought, one moment of fear, one slip into old patterns can pull you off your alignment. Not permanently, but enough to delay what is ready to manifest. Destiny is powerful, but free will is always stronger. And this is why the Buddha said, "No one can take your blessing, only you can lose it." Meaning, no enemy, no critic, no jealous soul has the authority to steal the abundance meant for you unless you hand them access through fear or self-doubt. So during this transformational window, protect your energy like a sacred flame. Speak less, listen more. Stay centered. Stay aware. Stay connected to the signs being sent your way. You are moving through a corridor where reality becomes more malleable, where thoughts manifest faster, where blessings approach closer, and where timelines rearrange themselves to match your readiness. The universe is not just observing you, it is responding to you. And now, as the cosmic currents gather strength, as destiny prepares to unfold, we step into the most important part of this entire journey, the activation, the ritual, the energetic invocation that locks your blessing into place. Breathe. Stay with me, because what comes next is the key. This is the part you cannot skip. This is the part that seals your fortune. If you are still here, breathe slowly, because this is the moment that decides your timeline. Spirit does not keep those who are not chosen, and videos like this do not appear before souls who are not ready. If these words are reaching your ears right now, it is because something in the universe has aligned with your energy. Something in your destiny has opened. Something in your future is calling your name. So listen not with your mind, but with your chest, the place where intuition whispers long before logic understands. Now take a deep breath in, slowly, for 11 seconds. A karmic family cycle, one that has held you in emotional or financial limitation, will close. The moment it does, a new path opens. This is what Dharma calls the unwinding of old threads. Spirit is asking you to trust your instincts. Do not doubt your worthiness. Do not question whether you deserve this shift. The universe does not open doors for those who are unprepared. It opens them for those who have quietly endured, healed, and grown. Take a piece of paper, any paper, as long as it is clean. Hold it in your hand for a moment. Feel its stillness. Feel its neutrality. This paper is the canvas of your new timeline. And now write these words exactly as they are spoken. I claim my November 19 blessing. When you write them, you are not simply forming letters. You are casting intention into physical reality. You are declaring to Spirit that you are ready, that you are claiming instead of waiting, that you are stepping forward instead of watching from the sidelines. This phrase is a key, a signal, a spiritual command. When you finish writing, fold the paper gently, not rushed, not careless, with full awareness that you are folding your past away and preparing your future. Then place it under a white candle or beneath a piece of metal for exactly 3 minutes. White represents purity, divine protection, and unblocked pathways. Metal represents grounding, permanence, and unshakable strength. In Buddhism, placing intention under light or metal is a way of anchoring the blessing to the earthly plane. Nostradamus also hinted at rituals sealed beneath flame or iron, meaning that wealth unfolds faster when intention is grounded. While the paper rests under the candle or metal, you will speak 3 sentences. Whisper them softly, 3 sacred affirmations that tune your vibration to the frequency of receiving. I open. I receive. I protect. Each phrase unlocks a gate. The gate of expansion, the gate of acceptance, and the gate of preservation. Because wealth is not only about attracting it, is also about holding. Now comes the protection. For the energy around November 19 is incredibly sensitive. You must avoid 3 kinds of people: the jealous, the intrusive, and the ones who siphon your strength. These individuals carry frequencies that interfere with your timeline, causing blessings to delay or leak. In spiritual terms, they create fractures in the field. In karmic terms, they stir old patterns that must remain closed. You must also avoid 3 colors for this period: red, black, and dark green. These colors disrupt the flow of abundance by anchoring your field in lower emotional states. Anger, heaviness, stagnation. Choose lighter tones, softer hues, clean frequencies. In Fert Jiao, this is the moment where Ngip Chuen Thine Phuk, where the seeds you planted long ago finally break the surface. If you have done the inner work, the alignment work, the soul work, you will feel this energy rise like a tide carrying you forward. Adding to this divine choreography, the sun forms a trine with Pluto, illuminating hidden opportunities and revealing pathways that once seemed impossible. Think of this as the spotlight of destiny shining directly onto your timeline. Go below this video and comment, "I claim my November 19 wealth gate." When you type these words, you are doing more than interacting. You are imprinting your intention into the collective field. You are signaling to the universe that you are stepping into your divine right. You are claiming what is yours without fear, without hesitation. And hear this clearly: if you do not comment, the gate does not recognize your participation. The timeline does not lock. The blessing remains unanchored. Spirit reads action, not hope. Motion, not indecision. So mark your energy. Claim your path. Seal your future. Like this video to amplify your frequency. Subscribe so the next message finds you. And share this with one person whose soul is ready for the shift. Because after this moment, nothing in your destiny remains the same.